morning, everyone. It's Susan here at Butler Family Farm, and I want to do my garden tour, my garden club tour video today. This is an open collab with Gail Southern Living, and for the first time I'm going to be showing you my little, and I mean little, herb garden setup here. I used my vertical garden setup I got from Dollar Tree last year. It's got holes poked in it, and Robert made me this stand and everything runs through, and then there's holes in the bottom of these cups. I used it for strawberries last year and it kind of worked, but I learned that I need to get my dirt up to this point, like you see over here on this cilantro that's semi-surviving. This was an indoor start. I need to put a little bit more dirt over there, but anyway, that's my cilantro. And I have this lavender going right here, basil. This is thyme that I'm trying to get sturdy enough to take out of the red solo cup and put in the planter. But here's some more lemon basil is what that is. And then my regular basil is right down here. And then this is peppermint, I think. Let me smell it. I thought it was sage, but Jerry says it's peppermint. But anyway, this is a herb plant that I got from Ralph of Webb's Web, and it was when we had our little mini North Georgia meetup last year, and it has survived me very well. So this is part of my garden, but it's up here on the porch because somebody I watched when they talked about their garden that if it's not outside your porch and you can't walk out outside your back door and you can't walk out to get your herbs in your bare feet, then you're not going to ever use it. And I thought, you know, that makes sense, because for me, I have to put shoes on to step off the porch. We've got concrete, and then we've got all this grass going out here. So that was a really great tip to me. So that's why I started my herb garden up here on the top. These are my elderberry starts. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they'll take off in the dirt. I've got 3 of them in here. I did have my Truman plants in here. I had one coming up. I think I showed that one video, and it didn't survive. So I'm going to start them in the house and get them going really good in the house before I bring them outside. And I may have to keep them in the house for winterizing, but we'll see. Jerry mentioned to me after he edited my last garden video that I've never really shown the garden in its entirety this year. I've just done, you know, like the bits and pieces of it. So this is where we're at. We increased it by half as much because part of it still can be a shade garden with all these, our tree forest here. This was a conservation project that we did when Jerry was way back in college, so it was like 2008 or 9. We got some sapling starts from the conservation, planted them, took them out, kept them going. We talk about replanting them. It's just a matter of priorities on the list, but currently they make this kind of a shade area on this on the right hand side of the screen. So I've got my lettuce bowl planter out there, and that helps. But this is the entire garden. Still have lots of room for lots of things, and we definitely will be doing a fall garden. I want to try and do broccoli, cauliflower. I might try carrots again, I'm not sure. So these 2 fruit trees came from behind the house. One of them died, which was a cherry tree, from this cold snap that we got. The trees, you know, started flowering and you know, new leaves and all that. Then we had this cold snap, and I lost 4 different fruits, and one of them was the second cherry tree that we had. This one is doing well, and this one is the nectarine. So they're doing really good. Cucumber plant in the wicking tub is doing great, and since today is pretty cool, I'm going to finish up these other wicking tubs here and get them in use. There's, you know, it's kind of silly just to have them out here for prettiness, but you never know. Big, 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 big deal going on right now. This is our asparagus start. We've got 12 plants in here, and that's the first one that's popped up. We replanted, got a new variety, a better vendor, and we're excited on this. And then this is my Black Beauty zucchini. I've got lots going on this little plant. This one I'm going to take off because Jerry said it was yellow on the bottom, but I don't see that, so maybe I'll leave it for the contest and let it go. But the one I'm really excited about is this guy right here. Got him propped up on a stem so it doesn't get done with this wire. And then these are the watermelon radishes that I'm growing for the contest. They're doing really good. Got quite a few that turn red on the top, so we'll see. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. All of them are coming along. This is the Wachi one that is in the contest, and I have another Dr. Wachi yellow tomato around at the front of the house. These are all Rutger tomato plants in here, and they're just going great guns. And then over here I've got some Roma tomatoes growing. This is my cherry tomato plant, and I'm excited about that. I only got one plant, but it's got two, so I'll have lots of cherry tomatoes, and they're real popular for me. I like those. Good snack thing. And this is the other Wachi. I got 3 Wachis going, so we'll see what happens. These are 2 intermingling tomato plants from the Seed Survivor 2024 collaboration, open collaboration with the Vineyard Chicks. I got some more kidney beans going. I think I need to pick these. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Not sure. I need to do some research. But these tomato plants just started taking off. I'm surprised. But these are 2 extra ones I brought out here to the garden. I've got one, I think, yeah, one going in the Survivor garden. No potatoes. No potatoes in this one. I do have a potato start here, and I've just covered it up, but I've only got 1 out of 18. Can you believe that? This bed. One of these days I'll learn my lesson, but these are supposed to be bush beans. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm kind of just like leaving them alone. These are all my cabbage plants that I did not thin out, and I should have. This beautiful baby and this one over here are my another winter squash that I planted out here, and I think I'm going to seed up one of the wicking tubs, sorry. I found this old vacuum hose, and I really want to put, pool noodles around the edges for these overhanging plants, and I haven't done that like I did up there on the asparagus one, and that was just to check it out. But I have this hose here, and I think it's working pretty good. It's just holding them up. I know they're going to go over, but I don't want them to get all broken up like I did. I messed up with the zucchini leaves down there, although I'm glad that I did hang them so that I could cut them and let them breathe, get some air circulation underneath them like tomatoes. I saw that on a, not in my gardener video, but another gardener in my region. He talked about it, and I thought that makes a lot of sense. So these tomato plants here, I've been trimming them up down on the bottom. They're kind of a droopy leaf tomato plant, so I'm kind of like between a rock and a hard place on them. And since it's such a nice cool day, I'm going to come back out here and plant some more butternut squash. I'm going to get a spinach bed going, and as you can see, the lettuce is taking off really, really good. So I think that's all for now. Oh, no. hold on. Asparagus growing was a big deal to do my garden video today, but this was the other thing. Now these are Jerry's, okay, I don't know if this one is or if this one is. I don't have my garden map, but he's got loofah seeds out here planted, and that may be loofah seeds or it may be the birdhouse gourds. I'm not sure. But this container's got growth on it. Nothing here yet, but that's okay. And then this one has two popped up, and I'm not sure how he planted. I don't know if he put 1 seed or 2 seeds. And this is another pop-up over here, and it looks the same. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have my garden map with me, so I can't really tell, but this is going to be his trellis for the gourds and the loofahs when they get going. So all in all, our little garden's just hanging in there. And I just had a brilliant thought about maybe planting something, get some seeds going, and maybe some herb seeds going in the fruit tree tubs like this, but not wicking tubs, out in the front, and use the dirt that's in there to maybe grow a big bush of basil. I saw a recipe for basil honey tea from Jess on her The Farmer's Table, and Lee and I really are intrigued with the taste of that, so I'm going to try it. It may or may not work. We may or may not like it, but you can use basil for so much, so why not? So we're going to, I think maybe that's what I'll do, is just plant some seeds, just a couple of seeds out there, and see how we do, and go from there. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and it is my June video for Gail's Southern Living Open Club Garden Club Tour. Thanks, and have a great day.